Where is it written that by the age of 30, you are supposed to be married and have a certain number of children? Like, where was it written?
Me the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's...
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for clicking on another episode with me. This is episode 2 of Narrate, and the first one, I was so glad when I did it because I was excited. I was in the mood of starting a new series on my channel, which is Narrate. So this is episode 2, and thank you all for clicking on this video once again. I really appreciate you, especially to my returning subscribers who vibe with my content. I don't take that for granted. I appreciate you all and I love you all. And in case you are new here and probably you are seeing me for the first time, kindly hit the subscription button and join this YouTube family, because here we create amazing content and we also preach about positivity and we do like some conversations that are helpful to the society. So tune in by subscribing. So without much said, because I usually talk a lot at the beginning, so let's head right into the video. So guys, today you've seen the title and I know maybe you are thinking of something, you are having a thought in your mind about what we are going to talk about in this episode. So it's about marriage by the age of 30. Marriage by the age of 30, whether male or female. This usually happens a lot, and I'm talking with reference to African families. I don't know about the other side, but I have done my research and I've seen people around the age of 20 to 25 being pressurized into marriages when they are not ready. So now this is my point, and this is where my story comes in. You know, I usually give you a point whereby I give a narration of a story, whether what I have seen or what I have experienced myself. So about marriage at the age of 30. This is where my story comes in. For those who have been on this channel for quite some time, you understand that I have been on YouTube space for quite some time, and I graduated last year, which is 2022 December. So during this graduation, I had a little ceremony whereby I welcomed my relatives and also my friends to come and celebrate with me, because it was a huge achievement by bachelors. I was so happy. So during this ceremony, at least people were given a chance to give a speech and talk to me and advise me. So one of my uncles stood up during this ceremony and he was like, I wish I captured that, but for the sake of privacy, let me just narrate to you what he said. So he was like, so I appreciate you for doing your bachelor's degree. We really appreciate, but we want another bachelor's degree. So this is what he meant. He meant that now I am done with my studies. I'm supposed to be getting married. Hey, guys. Hey, if I tell you what age I was last year, you'll just be shocked, because I wonder why people assume that after maybe graduation or at a certain age, you are supposed to be leaving your family and going to get married. Maybe at that point, you do not even have a partner. I'm not saying that I don't have, but maybe that's time you do not have somebody you are in love with. So why do you expect me to be getting somebody? Like, I ask myself so many questions, like, why do most this happens mostly in African households? Like, when a lady, let me speak on the lady's side and then we might move later on to the men's side. So when a lady reaches a certain point or a certain age, they are supposed to be getting married. Where is it written? I want you guys to like tell me. I might be getting these facts wrong, but I want you guys to tell me this. Where is it written that by the age of 30, you are supposed to be married and have a certain number of children? Like, where was it written? I don't understand. I just don't get the point and I don't get the logic. My point is, if you are ready for marriage, you can as well leave your house and go and get married. But if you're not ready, your thoughts are telling you that you still have some time, or maybe you don't have a partner by then, just sit down and recollect yourself. Somebody might come. But having to be pressurized about getting married and you are not even ready, you are not financially stable, you do not have a partner, who are you going to get married to? That is the point. Who are you going to get married to? Because I don't get the point. I don't know if you guys can understand what I am trying to say. So let me talk about now the men, because sometimes also men are being pressurized. Why are you not getting a wife? We want to see children. We want to see grandchildren. We want to see you guys bringing another generation to life. This person has gone through 5 heartbreaks, and he's trying to recollect himself so that he can get a good partner as a wife, because as you pressurize this person, he might end up getting the wrong person as a wife, and vice versa. You might get the wrong person as the husband, because you are told that by the age of this and this 30, you are supposed to have like children, you are supposed to have a husband. So that thought in you will now start giving you pressure and stress, and this is what people out there do not understand. And this pressure comes a lot from relatives, and I just don't get it. I hope that this message gets to somebody, and people will just give their children space to like get their own partners, and eventually they will introduce them to you guys, because it is not right for you to be pressuring somebody out there to get married when they are not even ready. It is not right. It is not right. And I don't feel it as good when you ask somebody, why are you not married? People have several reasons why they are not married. Or maybe they were in a relationship that was so toxic and they decided to leave. Like, people have so many reasons. So it's just inappropriate for you to be asking such questions. And I feel like African homes have a lot of pressure, and it doesn't come with marriage alone. It comes with a lot of things, and which we are going to discuss later on. And in case you know that, you can still leave that in the comment section, and we are going to discuss about that. But what I'm trying to say about the marriage issue, it is supposed to be like from the heart, willingly. You have a partner, and maybe you are stable enough, because people do not want to bring children to come and suffer. We ourselves, we have suffered. So it is not appropriate for you to bring your children in a space whereby they are going also to suffer. You get the point? So people are financially are trying to get like some few finances, so that when you bring a child in that space, they are going to be comfortable. So it's just not okay for you to be asking questions like, kwa nini huna mtoto? Kwa nini hujaoleka? Like, hey, you do not know what I have gone through. And when I am ready, when I have that man, I am going to introduce that man to you as my husband. So why are you forcing me? Like, I do not get the point. I do not get the logic. So I hope you guys have understood what I'm trying to say. And I don't know if some of you have experienced that. You know, this pressure comes a lot because most of your age mates are married, they have children, and maybe your parents are being mocked outside there. So they will give you pressure from the mocking, the isolation, and all those things, because maybe you are at a point that you are supposed to be getting married, and you are ni kama unachelewa, like you are getting late for that stage in life. So I think just be patient and let God do his work. Let God do his work. Not be there trying to harakisha God, and his timing has not reached. We are not the same. Me, who is maybe 30 years, and my friend who is 30 years and has 5 children, we are not the same. Our journeys are not the same. God maybe did not plan for me to get married at that time. So just have patience with your children and let them. I'm talking to parents, I'm talking to youth, I'm talking to this age group of people, because I know most of the youth out here are between that age. And don't harakisha yourself because you are told that at this point in time you are supposed to be getting married. You just get stressed for nothing, and you have a lot of things to do. So when the time is right, everything will just fall into place, and all of us are going to be happy. A lot has happened in our society today, and things are changing. People are getting married at the age of 19, others are getting married at the age of 35. So it depends on who is ready at which point in time. So somebody at the age of 19 might feel like they are stable enough to bring a child or to get married in that space, and somebody who is 30 years feels like that he or she is not ready at that point, and she will wait a little longer for them to like get a partner and stabilize themselves well. So it depends with the timing, depending with the timing, and a lot usually happens between this period, because people are telling you a lot of things and you are not able to absorb all of these things together. Most of the people that you have, your friends, are leaving, they are going to their houses, so you are there thinking that, am I late? Am I late? You are not late. God is just preparing somebody for you. So just be patient. Everything's just going to fall into place. So yeah, guys, that conversation goes on and on and on. And I know you have so many opinions on this. I don't want to talk much. I was just giving my own story about it. And I know some of you, or if you are not a you have not been a victim, but at least you have participated in hearing certain things in our society today, because our society comes with a lot of pressure, especially social media. Social media is a lie. Social media is a big lie. People out there will show you how marriage is sweet, how marriage is blah blah blah. You'll be thinking that you are late. You'll be seeing people out there enjoying. Wait until you get there. Hey, that's when you will realize that it is not as mawa as it was being portrayed on social media. So just wait for your time. When you get your person, you will get married, you'll have those children, you will give your parents grandchildren, and they will be happy. But to the parents, be patient with your children. And to the children themselves, be patient with yourself. And above all, let God do his work. Because at the end of the day, he is the person who knows when the time is ready for you to leave your home and go and build another home. So yeah, that has been it for this video. Thank you all for vibing with my content. I really appreciate you all for watching till this point of the video. I want us to have a conversation in the comment section. So if you have something to say, you can leave it in the comment section down below. I will really appreciate your opinions, your ideas. This is just episode 2, This is just episode 2, and a lot is coming. We have so many conversations that we want to talk about, and it is just the beginning. Episode 2. Episode what? 2. So stay tuned as we drop other episodes. And yeah, until next time, guys. Bye.